Hello marketeers, and to all of you willing to learn about marketing. In this video today we will talk about the first step of the marketing process, which is to learn about the understanding the marketplace and the customer needs and wants. There is an at-length video about this subject, including all the 5 steps. So there are 5 steps in the marketing process. There is a video containing all of them, and you can find it in the description below or upright, I think, in this corner. So marketing is the process of creating and capturing value. How it starts is like this. There is a company and a customer. Pay attention, it's not a customer yet, there is a consumer. So the consumer has a need and the company wants money, obviously. So what happens is that the company here will work to understand what the consumer needs and how to deliver on that need. So they will make a strategy, they will make a plan on how to deliver on that need, and in return, after they satisfy that need, you give them your money. So in marketing fancy terms, this is called that companies create customer value and build strong customer relationships. So the way you interact with the company means that you create a relationship with them. And finally, they collect value back from customers in shapes and forms of profits and long-term equity, right? So this would be the 5th step of the marketing process, where they collect their profits in terms of sales and long-term customer equity. Just a quick reminder, guys, in the description below you will find a list with all the words and definitions, just like a dictionary of all the business terms that we use in this chapter. So there is no need for you to take notes on this video, you just have to pay attention to really understand what I'm telling you, because it's really simple. You have a scheme, I'm here to explain you everything, let the notes for later, download the list, you have it in the description. Let me tell you a quick story. Amazon. You know Amazon? Everybody knows Amazon. In 1995, it started selling books online. So today this is absolutely normal, everybody buys books online and everybody buys anything online, but back in 1995 that was very insane, it was impressive to do something like that. So Amazon was selling books. In 1997, 2 years later, after opening the business, Jeff Bezos has already made $150 million, guys. $150 million in 2 years. And today it makes $74 billion a year. So how did he do it? Jeff Bezos started saying one thing: obsess over consumers, obsess over customers. The best thing that drives everything is creating genuine value for the customers. By the way, these are his words. So rather than asking what can the company do, he asked who are our consumers? What do they need? So they started adding value. What Jeff Bezos did, he understood the marketing process, and he understood that the first step is to understand your customer. Now that we understand that marketing is not only about selling, but about the consumer and the customer more than that, we can add a new concept. Understanding the marketplace and the customer needs. This is the first step of the marketing process. So in order to understand the marketplace and the customer needs, we look at 5 core concepts. We look at needs, wants, and demands. We look at market offerings. We look at value and satisfaction. We look at exchanges and relationships, and we look at the markets. These are 5 core concepts we will look at to understand the first step of the marketing process. So let's go on with the first concept, the needs, wants, and demands of the customers. The needs are states of felt deprivation. So they include basic physical needs like food, clothing, warmth, safety. They include social needs like belonging or affection, and they include individual needs like knowledge and self-expression. So these are the needs that are states of deprivation. Wants are the form the human needs take when they are shaped by culture and individual personality. So let's take an example. This is a generalization and a stereotype. If we think about the need of food, let's say an American, well, he may think about a Big Mac. Again, stereotype. And if we look at somebody in New Guinea who needs food, maybe, I believe he will need and want rice and pork. And wants are shaped by one's society and describes in terms of objects that will satisfy that need. So what is the object that you want that will satisfy the need you have? And finally we go to demands. Demands are what results when wants are backed by buying power. So given their resources and their wants, people demand products and services with benefits that add up most value and satisfaction. So marketing companies conduct consumer research and analyze mountains of data in order to understand and observe the consumer behavior. They want to understand what you need, what you want, and what you demand to buy with your money. The second concept we look at in order to understand the marketplace is the market offerings. So the offerings fulfill the needs and wants of the customers, and they fulfill that through some combination of products, services, and experiences. Basically, they are not limited to physical products, including services too. So this means that in the first step, they understand the marketplace, they understand what you need, and they make after that in the second step a strategy to implement that. But when they understand what you need, they will think about how can they deliver the value to fulfill your need. So they will make up a plan with services and products to fulfill that need. This is the market offerings, is what the company offers you to fulfill the need you have, so they can get your money back in return. Services are activities or benefits offered for a sale that are essentially intangible and do not result in the ownership of anything. Examples of services are banking, airline, hotels, home repair services. So you benefit of something, but you don't own anything. Well, sometimes sellers make a mistake. They pay more attention to the specific product they sell and the service product they offer than to the experience that is produced by those products. This is called marketing myopia, guys. So what these marketeers do is that they focus so much on their products and they focus so much on the existing ones that they lose sight of the underlying customer needs. They forget that a product is only a tool to serve a customer need and a customer problem. What smart marketeers do is that they look beyond the attributes of the products and services they sell. The third concept we look at in order to understand the marketplace is the customer value and satisfaction. So you have a need and there are many products or services that may satisfy that need. Okay? Companies offer you a lot of services and products for the same need you have. The question becomes, how do consumers choose from the market offerings? How do you select what you buy from all the offerings of all these companies? Customers develop expectations about the value and perceive a specific level of satisfaction when they buy a product. So marketeers must be careful to set the right level of expectations. If you set expectations too low, you may satisfy the people who buy it, but you may fail in getting enough buyers. If you set expectations too high, you increase the risk to disappoint. So it is very important to seduce the customers and to satisfy them by creating the right level of expectations, guys. And this is an important aspect, guys, because satisfied customers buy again and tell others about their good experience. But dissatisfied customers will not go to other stores. They will go to your competitors and they will tell everybody about their bad experience with you. So therefore, customer value and customer satisfaction are keys. They are keys to developing and managing customer relationships. Marketing occurs when people decide to satisfy their needs and wants through exchange relationships. Like this is an exchange relationship. So exchange is an act of obtaining a desired object from someone By offering something in return. The company offers you value to solve your need and you offer them the money for your need. So you give something, you get something. Marketing consists of actions to create, maintain, and grow the desire of exchange relationships of the target audience with the service and products. So the way a company can build a strong relationship is to consistently develop superior customer value. If they give you something good, you will have what they call a relationship with the company, and they want you to have a relationship with them. Creating these relationships takes a lot of work. So the sellers, the companies, they must engage with the buyers. They must identify their needs, they must design good market offerings and set prices for them, promote them, and after that store and deliver that value in order to fulfill your need. So this was the fourth concept, exchange and relationships. The concept of exchange and relationships leads to the market. The fifth concept of understanding the marketplace and consumer needs. So these buyers share a particular need or want that can be satisfied through an exchange relationship. So a market is everybody that may be interested in a service or a product, and obviously they share the same need. One important aspect to mention is that buyers carry out marketing too. Consumers market when they search for products, when they search and interact with the companies, they interact with their website, with their phone apps. And finally, when they buy something. With all the technology around, customer-made marketing a truly two-way affair, because in normal way the company would interact with the customer, but nowadays the customer interacts with the company too, and they design their marketing in a way. So therefore, marketeers of today no longer have to ask themselves, how can we influence our customers? But they ask themselves, how can the customers influence us in order, of course, to give them the best value for their needs so they can collect the money in return. So marketing involves serving a market of final consumers in the face of the competitors. As a company, you want to serve that need of the consumers first. The company and competitors research the market and interact with consumers to understand their needs. So finally, they create value through a product or service and exchange market offerings. This is what made Amazon take risks. So they wanted to innovate in a way their competitors didn't. They wanted to give readers more access to books, so they created Kindle. Well, it's not about what Amazon sells, it's about how they sell it. So they want to deliver a special experience to everybody. This is why everybody has a personalized homepage when they enter the Amazon website. They track your searches to understand your needs. They give you the best offerings for what they think you need. What Jeff Bezos says is, when things get complicated, we just simplify them by asking what is best for our customer. If we think that works, this is what we do. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you. If you want to appreciate the work, there is a link in the description where you can buy me a coffee, as well a link where you can get the at-length video about the entire marketing processes with all the 5 steps. Feel free to get the dictionary, there is a free download link in the description, there is a list with all the business terms we use, guys. You can download that for free, and feel free to check the marketing plan that you only need to complete to make a marketing plan for your company. This was the video, check the others in the descriptions, I'll see you at the next one. Bye!